Hi, it's me again. Now, I stumbled across this story and I was reading it and I just thought they want to change the headline in this to just say, well, duh, because what were they expecting? Well, have a look at this. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what they were expecting, when they talk to these people. Have a look. UK Broadcasting Union passes motions to defend public service broadcasting. And how would that be a surprise to anybody? The union for UK broadcasters and people who work in UK broadcasting passes a motion to defend public service broadcasting, mostly the television licence fee. Well, if it hadn't passed, I genuinely would have been surprised and that would be news. Bec2's members include staff from the BBC, as well as across the television, film, theatre and live events industries. The conference noted that public service broadcasting in the UK was under attack like never before, following government plans to privatise Channel 4 and reduce the BBC licence fee. Asking people who work in broadcasting if they want to keep the BBC licence fee is like asking me if I want a bacon sandwich. It's yes, obviously. They don't want to lose their ride on the gravy train. The BBC pay good money. Job for life. Well, not at the minute, hopefully. But, everyone wants to ride the BBC gravy train, with all the expenses you can claim and that lovely pension. And, it's easy work, mostly from what I gather from people who work there. You don't get overly stressed working at the BBC and you get well paid. Why would they want to give this up? And plus, not even taking all that into account, right? I'm sure there's plenty of normal people there that aren't riding the gravy train. It's just their job. And if you ask them, do you want to defend your employer? They're going to go, yeah. No one's going to say no, are they? They need their job. So, of course they're going to support public service broadcasting. It's ridiculous. Most of these people work there. The organisation's head, Philippa Childs, described government proposals as acts of cultural vandalism. Bec2 will not let these attacks pass unchallenged, she said. Freezing and later abolishing the BBC licence fee will necessitate huge cuts, hitting jobs, regional economies and ultimately the content the British people know and love. They're always banging on about that. They're always banging on about that, aren't they? Most of the stuff on the BBC is either bought in or made by BBC Studios, which isn't funded by the licence fee. It's a commercial company. You can look at their accounts. They sell shows to TV channels. One of those TV channels they sell shows to is the BBC. But they also sell them all around the world and they sell them to streaming services. Cutting the licence fee is not going to get rid of that company. They may have to restructure and work in a different way, but it's still going to be a commercial entity making shows to sell to TV channels and streaming services. So it's not going to hurt the content that you know and love from the BBC. Not that there's much, I wouldn't imagine. Anyway, but it is going to necessitate huge cuts. If the licence fee goes, that's 3.2 billion quid a year the BBC get from that. If that goes, ITV make about 1.4 billion turnover, I think it is. So that's a big difference. That's nearly 2 billion the BBC will have to live without. Nearly 2 billion the BBC will have to live without to continue working to a similar standard and way as ITV. Can they do it? Yeah, of course they can do it. But a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. And that's sad. But if I was involved in this industry, I would be looking now at a new job, wouldn't you? Going around all the streaming services, sending your CV out to other commercial channels and things like that. Because if there's an announcement that the licence fee is going, there's going to be a huge exodus from the BBC. And all those jobs will be filled. The market will be flooded. And then you're knackered. Get out while you can. That's what I would do. So yeah, what do you think about this anyway? It's not exactly breaking news that people who work for a company want to see the company stay in business with all their money, is it? But yeah, I'll be sad if the licence fee goes for one reason, and that's a lot of people, nice, normal people, will lose their jobs. Some horrible people also lose their jobs, and that'll be a little bonus, won't it? But a lot of nice people are going to lose their jobs. And if I was employed by the BBC, I'd be looking now, I'd be getting my CV out everywhere I could to get out. Because, as I said, If the licence fee goes, there's going to be a mass exodus out of the BBC with redundancies or people just leaving, and the market will be flooded, and you're going to really struggle to get something. So I would go now. I would go now. But then what do I know about anything, really? You know, let's face it, I don't know much about much, do I? So let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because if you do that, hopefully I'll get to see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.